Okay, technically this is not a light cone for Dr. Ratio. I lied on the title. But hear me out. This light cone is very good for Dr. Ratio's teams if you don't have Silver Wolf. It's trend of the universal market, a light cone for preservation units. I only have it at Super Imposition 1, but it helped me do a 3-cycle clear with Dr. Ratio more consistently. I will show you the footage later. So basically, why it's so good is that when enemies attack your preservation units, there is a 100% base chance for the enemies to receive burn. Now, if you don't know, burn counts as a debuff. So this is very good for Dr. Ratio if you don't have Silver Wolf or you cannot run her with Dr. Ratio. For example, the team I'm running is Dr. Ratio, Fu Xuan, Tingyun, and Topaz. My Topaz is only E0S1, so she only has 2 debuffs, and that's not enough to trigger Ratio's follow-ups and his trace bonus. Dr. Ratio himself does have 2 debuffs on his own, but keep in mind, if you don't have enough effect hit rate on him, there are times where he will miss his debuffs, which is annoying. Plus, the more debuffs on the enemies, the better, up to 5. And if you don't have Silver Wolf, it's very hard to have 4 or 5 debuffs consistently. Sometimes you can't even have 3. Thus, you will be losing out on a lot of his damage. I use Topaz here, but you can switch her with Pela or Welt if you like. Also, Fu Xuan can be replaced with Jeopard. Jeopard has a high taunt value, so enemies are more likely to hit him, thus more likely to get burned. Pela plus Jeopard, I think, is a very good pair, because they will sometimes freeze the enemies, and that also counts as a debuff. March 7th and Fire Trailblazer are both usable, but not very good because they use a lot of skill points. As for Tingyun, I have Dr. Ratio's signature Lightcone, so her energy buff is very important. You want to use his ultimate as fast as you can. And I found that running a buffer and a debuffer is better than running 2 debuffers on the same team, which is why this preservation Lightcone is very good. Also, it has Topaz in the picture, which I find very fitting. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly explain why I used this Lightcone for my Memory of Chaos 12 runs. Now, I'm going to show you how I achieved a 3-cycle run with Dr. Ratio.
For the theater of the mediocre.
First, you want to hit both the speed debuff from Dr. Ratio and Proof of Debt from Topaz onto the spear guy. This will help increase his damage and save skill points for the later half of the fight. Feel free to reset as many times as it takes.
We're in trouble now.
Perfect. As you can see, this guy has 2 debuffs on him. Now we can begin.
A quick divination. Let the valuation.
I'm asking questions.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me. Fail.
Also, side note, you want Dr. Ratio to have as much crit rate as he can, preferably 90+, after he receives all the buffs from himself and from the team.
Fail.
Converge and awaken! All things in human creations!
A test. 0 points.
Welcome, customers!
Okay, here my Tingyun didn't have enough energy to battery Dr. Ratio, so I did a reset. Looking back, it wasn't necessary. My Dr. Ratio is 1 skill away from his ultimate anyway, and that would have been enough. So that was a mistake on my end.
Cool it! Infallible!
For the theater of the mediocre.
in trouble now. 1,000 wonders. Fight as one!
Easy, Numby. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Your answers? Answer me. Fail. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Mediocre.
Mortality means forever.
No matter. Let's be friends. Yeah!
Fail.
A quick divination. Together as one. Human creations.
A test. 0 points. Mediocre.
Welcome, customers.
Here I did a skill reset on Fu Xuan, so Kafka couldn't stun anyone
I'm asking
later.
questions. Answer me. Fail. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Yin and yang. 1,000 wonders to fight as one. Yeah!
0 points. Fail.
Now, you want to kill the spear guy first. Ideally, you would want him to have both the speed debuff
Answers?
and proof of debt. But this is still doable.
Test.
Go, Numby!
Merciful Medicus.
Not so fast.
Can we talk?
Feeling a little dizzy?
I see through you.
I want to auto-attack here, and then use the ultimate from Fu Xuan to break some shields, but I was a bit unlucky.
Hesitation only breeds. Let's be friends.
Answer me. 0 points.
A quick divination.
I was trying to calculate if I have enough damage to clear this guy before the cycle ends, but we didn't get lucky here as well. I was thinking about using Dr. Ratio ult, and then auto-attack with Fu Xuan, following with her ultimate.
Knowledge, the measure
But
of
I
truth.
noticed Numby is about to take action, so I reset Fu Xuan's skill instead.
Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Fail. 0 points.
With a bit of luck, we could have killed this guy, and all the buff's damage would have fallen onto Kafka.
1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
Zoning out.
Steady.
Ready.
Can we talk?
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
We were still able to get some damage from the buff onto Kafka. If we hadn't, I would have reset here.
A test. Fail.
I see through you.
Something for everybody.
Yin and yang.
Watch your feet.
Steady. Can we talk? A 1,000 wonders to raid. Fight as one.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Fail! Answer me! 0 points!
Not so fast. How does that feel?
Converge and awaken! All things in the human creations!
Let the liquidation!
A test! Fail!
As you guys can see, things didn't go perfectly, but we still managed to clear it in 3 cycles. And here are the builds on my characters. I hope this video can be of help to you guys. If you got any questions or tips for me, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you find this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.